Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So November 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 1. This is more of a show and tell because the work is already done because I couldn't show you because I was sewing on my sewing machine. So we're going to take a look at the kit. I'm going to explain to you what I did and show you the stuff that I bought that I couldn't use, but I am going to use it just in a different way. Okay, so alternative video number 1, you can see all my goodies, right? So this is a look at the kit as what you could have made. There are 8 stockings. They are bigger than the last stockings they did in a kit, and I've got these out and I'll pull one out to show you. However, they're narrow like this one is, and I thought they were going to be wider, but they're not. They're not as big as I thought, so I had to scrap my first idea and go with plan B. But they are cute. I think they are more designed for, let's say, if you were doing a little gift. I don't know why my camera stand is like shaking like a leaf. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe we're having a mini earthquake here or something. I don't know. So it's called Filled with Joy. So I'm going to give you a close-up look. Okay, I'm going to tell you these colors are not my color scheme, so I had to really change it up. So it coincided with these tags, the Merry Tags and More. This QR code will show you how to put these little stockings together and their little tags as they were designed. Over here, a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. Flirty Flamingo, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Shaded Spruce, and Very Vanilla. I think they're very 1950s colors, which for some, they are that's very cool. Vintage, that's not my year of vintage. Okay, for some people, that's right up their alley. And that's great because not every kit can be right up my alley. But I'm going to make a go at making, I still need Christmas cards. I still need Christmas tags for my family. The pink will be great for my daughter. The blue ones will be great for little Jissa. So those are, I'm going to work them up differently. I've got ideas in my head, but what really intrigued me about was doing wall art for my family. So with that being said, let me show you the rest of the stuff that came in the kit. So here's the little box of goodies. You got a tiny, tiny little bag with literally 10 glue dots. Come on, Stampin' Up! Let's not be so cheap, but 10. And this tiny little sheet of dimensionals. These little bulb safety pins, that's what they're called because they look like a light bulb. Poppy Parade, which we constantly get Poppy Parade. Then your little stamp set. This shows you what they are. So if you turn it this way, most of the words are upside down. So it's called Filled with Joy. You got the little baubles, the little sparkle, the little big sparkles, the little squiggly lines, the stars, the little dot lines from Santa, which I love that. Holly Jolly, To and From, Merry Christmas, which that would fit great in a punch. Sending lots of cheer, Filled with Joy. I am thinking of Stampin' Up! At one time had a set of Christmas ornament punches. Now, I don't have the stamp set, but I have the punches, and I'm thinking about bringing those out. And then you got these 2 sheets of tags, right? So be prepared. I can see cards with these. And then 1 sheet of all of those. Okay, so that's what you got in this kit. And then you got the 8 stockings. Now, my aunt was kind enough to let me use her stockings for this video. So you're only going to see these stockings this once. Okay, so I'm going to pull out one of the original stockings. So here they are. Let's grab a ruler. Hank borrowed the ruler, him and my husband, and they promptly took off that one. So I have a pink one too, but okay. So this ruler is really the widest part. It's a little over 3.5 inches. and down to the toe is 9. My problem is the width was really narrow. And then you fold this over to reveal that pillow ticking part of it, right? And it made it that much shorter, which for me just did not work. Did not work for me. In the Poppy Parade, where's my cup of water? My gingerbread men here. That didn't work for me either. So I left it like this, and you're going to see my stockings. Okay, so this is their stockings, and you're going to see mine. So big change up in the colors. And now realize these are going to get hung on the wall. Now let me show you the back. The back might be, you guys might be, oh my gosh, that's a hot mess. Well, not for me, it isn't. This is always going to go to the back of the wall. And what I ended up doing was I had literally 2 packages of this left over. I mean, I had 2 packages of this. It came like this. This is a bias tape with this little trim on the edge of it, right? It was not big enough to go completely over this edge. It just wasn't going to work. I was worried about it not covering it completely. I knew I couldn't get it perfectly on there. So what I did instead, and I forgot to go like this at the top. Yeah, I forgot. And I just cut it off. And so I ended up literally hand tacking the top bit just behind there. And now you can't see that it was chopped off. I was also worried that I wouldn't have enough. If I did like a loop at the top, I would not have, because my loop would have to be at least this big, and I literally have this much left over. 2 pieces. The other piece isn't even this big. So what I did is I took this and I went like this, and I kept this barely at the edge of the Poppy Parade. And I do mean barely at the edge. And that made my stockings look a little bit bigger. And I went all the way around. Now on the toes, I did have to pleat it a little bit on the toes. But I think all in all, those came out really great. I got more height out of my stockings by keeping them tall. And I literally had 6 packages. I had 2 packages like this. I had this little package that wasn't completed, and then I had some regular bias tape and cherry cobbler. I gave that to my aunt. I got those all for $3.99 at Goodwill. This was like 9 months ago. That came in really handy. And I will show you, I have all of my stockings. Now, I did 4 going in this direction, and I did 4 going in this direction because they're going to go on opposite walls, right? So, my original idea was that if they were wide enough, because I thought the stockings, I have to tell you my idea. I thought the stockings were going to be at least this wide, and this would fit on the stockings. Well, that didn't work out because you can see proportionately this is too big for the stocking. It's still too big for this stocking. However, I'm going to be able to, I thought I was going to have to just return all of these. That's so dollar store up there at the top, but you won't see it with everything else I'm doing. So I have, here's the rest of my stockings. So I have 4 going in, 4 turning left, 4 turning right. Those are my stockings. I have my ribbon. So on the way to the movies, we stopped at Michael's. It was in the same complex. This was, I got 40% off of this ribbon, which was almost $7.50 off. And this, guys, goes with my my tablecloth for Christmas. Here is my napkins, right? So this really does go with my house. So this goes with the little stockings. I just folded it over, you know, with an iron. I just sewed it on. Now I left this open at the top because what I thought would be good is to take a little bit of like tissue paper, and I just want to lightly stuff it like that at the top, just to give it a little bit of depth on there. So that's what I'll be doing to the top of the stockings, is just to put a little bit of tissue paper in there. So that's the ribbon I used. Now at Michael's, I found these darling little elves. I was looking for Santa Clauses because that's what I have, my thing is. But they have these cute little elves, and I could kick myself because I only bought one package. So each window, these are going to hang above the window. Each window is one of the stockings are going to have a little elf, right? So that's going to be on 2 of the stockings, one set. I also found these darling little mini wreaths. So one stocking is going to have these little wreaths. Then I bought these poinsettias that were like this big, a little bigger than the wreaths, and I thought those would be lovely. I got them out and they were popping right out of the thing. So those were falling apart. Those will not work. So then my next thing was I had 6 jingle bells. So I made me some jingle bells to go on my stockings, and I have some raffia bows somewhere in the mess that I made. Where did they go to? I didn't know where. Oh, here they are. So, I mean, these aren't finished yet, right? So I have a little bit of raffia to go on here. I have some mossy meadow because that's really close to him. I thought I would throw a little bit of mossy meadow in there just as a dangling, and that would be a little cute addition to that set of stockings. So I still need one stocking, still needs something. I'm not sure what it is. My husband and I are going to head out today to look for it. So, if you are looking for something to go on your stockings, right? Where's my stocking? This one. And if you're just giving these away, I want to give you some options. Because I looked at this for mine, but paper for wall decoration just wasn't going to work for me. So, let me move this aside. Okay, this is not mine. Phyllis sent me this. Remember, this is still available. This is the Country Christmas Countdown. So, this is adorable. And this would make a really adorable addition to these stockings, right? I just think it's absolutely knockout. So, there's the poinsettia. I mean, maybe you got it, maybe you thinking about what else can I do with it. Well, here's a perfect something you can do with it. Or maybe you got set and you didn't, you know, you could layer it up like that, right? Because if you were not a fan of the pink and blue, like I am not, especially on this, this is just strikingly adorable. If I was giving these as little gifts, like to a teacher, a bus driver, the mailman, this is the route I would go. This is quick and simple. You could go, where's those other ones? That in here. I'm trying to be careful. I have yet to find my Christmas countdown. I put it, there's a box of stuff, of Christmas stuff that I'm keeping, not the stuff I was giving away. I just haven't found it yet. So like this here, I have stuff in envelopes here. So, I mean, there's just, you could go just put a little, not that. Could do just a little bow, a little embellishment, something. Oh, these had, see, I have stuff in some of the envelopes. Anyways, let's see. Here we go. I mean, I wouldn't want that. I would cover this up maybe with a greeting, Merry Christmas. I like the wood. I'd put something in the center there. Even that's really cute. I'd put a little extra something in the center. Very rustic. Let's see this. That's cute. 25 is really cute on there. Anyway, so there's lots of options you could do. So I just wanted to show you some of those. So that is what I need something else to put that in. What else can I show you? Oh, okay. So what am I doing with all the stuff? If you watched the mail call, you saw that I did. So this sits on my table. I have 2 of these. I have pine cones that need to get hot glued in there, right? So I was looking. I bought these to go on the stockings, and they're not going to work. So I thought with the ribbon, I'm going to put a big bow in the center, right? Big bow, because a reindeer sits by this one, and I have one at the other side of the table. So I picked these up for $3 at a thrift store, because usually I didn't have anything on the table, but this year with my Santa. So I'm going to put some of these picks I have, and I have 2 of everything, so that's perfect. So I'm going to throw some of these picks in here, trying to use up some of those items I picked at the dollar store up. So I'll be zhuzhing these up, if you will. Adding some more of that ribbon I purchased. I have some more pine cones that need hot gluing or wiring in there. I mean, this one already has that little bit. I haven't decided yet. I mean, that little bit of silver with the bell. I got to make sure I have 2 of this one. If I don't, this one will not go there. Okay. And then the garland. Now, the garland I bought, I didn't get a stick because. So this is my bit of garland that my stockings will hang from. So, you know, I got these little wooden signs here that say snow and one says Noel. These will hang in the center. A stocking on one side, a stocking on the other. And then left and right, they'll have the little round wood piece, a stocking and a stocking. Okay. And then I think I will bring in some more of my little picks that I got at the dollar store. This one might need to go back. I might need to find one that has all the felt, or a different one, because I don't like that at all. So, anyways, those are going to go on here, and a big bow at the end of them. So, in this garland, I got for $3 at the thrift store. It was one long piece, and my husband was able to make it into 2 sections. It's about, if you stretch your arms out, that's about, it's not quite that long, but that's what I have. So that is alternative number 1, is just how I changed my stockings from this to this, and that's what the difference is. And it's just to make it work for me. So I will show you each stocking, each set of stockings. When I get them completed, I'll show you what they look like. When I get them hung on the wall, I will take a picture with my tablet, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the wall when it's finished. And that'll be, you know, probably in a preview with another paper pumpkin video, because I do have cards to make as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope that that explains to you what I'm doing with my paper pumpkin. So there probably won't be like a whole lot of paper pumpkin videos this month. I have to work with what I'm given, and I have to make these work for me, and that's what they're going to work for me. Like I said, for household decorations for Christmas. So thanks for watching, and I hope y'all understand. I hope I don't disappoint anybody, but I don't know what else to say about it. I was a little bit worried. I told my aunt, I said, oh no. I said, but Aunt Carol, I said, I got to make them work for me, and I got to make them work for household decor. You know, you spend $25 on a box like this, and what I saw in my head is exactly this. I saw something that I could make and use year after year for my home, and I love doing things like this for myself for the holidays. So I know you guys are great. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you back in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.